like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels.
She wearing heels, girl, you know I like them heels. When she's walking in them heels, sex appeal, so revealing, so hypnotic, so exotic. She's as sexy as she feels when she's walking in them heels. She's walking in them heels.
It's like, what's your name? Better than ass like that to blow the picture out the frame. Mommy stay reppin' whenever she step in. Shorty stay fly even during the recession. Long as the hilltop master dress. I don't care if it's top shelf or for good to pay less. Shape of a bottle with the walk of a model. Damn, she so mean when she puffin' on that green. Maybe it's the jeans or maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's me or maybe it's you or maybe it's the Jimmy Choo. Lil' mama stay bossin' whatever it take. From New York to Texas on up to Salt Lake. Even at the market it's like the red carpet. Everywhere she goes like a fashion show. See, I'm a go-getter and she a go-getter. Got ice as cold as winter day. You leave your chick with us, come on.
Heels, girl, you know I like them heels. When she's walking in them heels, sex appeal, so revealing, so hypnotic, so exotic. She's as sexy as she feels when she's walking in them heels. She's walking in them heels.
I like your confidence, sexiness, all of that is evident. Stepping real smooth like you stepping for the president. Heel hit the ground, body started settling. Ass started shaking, I almost gave you some medicine. Body looking delicate, smooth, elegant. Perched in them heels, relaxing like a pelican, yeah. Girl, you know I like the wind. Body looking like a S, watch it as it bends. Go ahead and snake, move like a python. Body too sexy, girl, leave them lights on. Women are from Venus, men are from Mars. You know I got the right one, baby. Ray Charles. She rockin' Christian Louboutins, all those pouting. Hard as a mountain, body arched, squirting like a fountain. Once, even twice, but tell me who's counting heels.
It's on me still. See, I be climbing up them hills like Jack and Jill, but I ain't shooting for no water. Nah, it's more like a son or a daughter. I ain't got a spoiler. Look, I'ma pay her own bills, homie, you bet that. I just get behind her and tell her to back. Bend over slightly and give it a tap. He'll sending me Morse codes, tell me to tap that. Twisted in the head, got me twisted like a dread. Take them heads over heels and put them heels over head. Yeah, you heard what I said. Shorty bout bread, and if you think the cat's bad, just look at that ass. In the East Coast, they be like on the real son. In the South, they be like, shorty got a fat one. In the Midwest, lil' mama go fed. In the West, she be jerking all over the bed. Come on.
She wearing heels, girl, you know I like them heels. When she's walking in them heels, sex appeal, so revealing, so hypnotic, so exotic. She's as sexy as she feels when she's walking in them heels. She's walking in them heels.
I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels. I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels. I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels. I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels.
Man, what's going on? All right, calm it down. We are in the building. I got the wrong setup. Hold on, let me change it real quick. There it is. All right, welcome everybody who's here today. Thank you so much for coming through and showing up. You know what I'm saying? Showing up and showing out. All right. Pardon me, I'm going through a little something. I don't know. I got kids. All right, my kids got school. You know how it is. If you got kids and they in school, then you know they're gonna be bringing stuff back home. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting through it right now. So I should be okay in a couple of days. But right now I got a little going on. All right. So, but we're gonna keep it going, keep it moving, like we always do about this time. You feel me? All right. Now let me see. There are a couple of things I did not do, but hopefully you'll never know. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and keep this thing moving. So first and foremost, like we usually do, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple of housekeeping things out of the way. All right, if you can, man, whenever you come in, please hit the like button. They say it helps the algorithm to help us grow. I have no idea. I just know it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, and I appreciate you for doing it. All right. It's a one-time thing. You just got to come in, you just hit it, and you're done. All right. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. I'm almost at 100. I'm almost at 100. I got like less than 30. Less than 30 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Once I do that, man, I'm gonna get me a bottle. I'm gonna pop me a bottle. I don't care. I'm popping a bottle. I don't know if we can do it on here, but I'm gonna do it. And then so once I get that 100 subscribers, I'm popping me a bottle and I'm chilling. All right, we kicking it, big kicking it. All right, and so hit the sub and also hit the notification so you know every time we go live. You feel me? And if you would like to donate, you can. It is in the description. Usually it's floating around at the bottom, but of course, I am always slow to make that happen. But yes, it usually floats around at the bottom. So never mind the queens, it's the ace of spades. But yes, if you can, please do that. I'll get a notification. I'll look and see. Actually, I probably won't get a notification, but I'll look and see. And then I'll shout you out. You can write a message in there or whatever. It doesn't have to be big because I know we had some big ballers in here before. It does not have to be. You do not have to be a big baller to donate to the stream. It could be a $1, $2, $5, whatever. Okay, it's completely up to you. All right. So I gotta fix that. It said Queens on there. Let me fix that ace real quick. Boom, boom, boom. All right, there we go. Let that tick a roll. All right, so yes, so yes, it's somewhere down here scrolling if you want to donate, and it is the end of the month. All right, so what I like to do is I like to do a giveaway. This is not the money from the donations. This is strictly from my own money. This is what I do. So I'll do a donation. Usually I do it on 3 channels. Ace of Spades, which is airing right now, of course. King of Spades, which is airing on Tuesdays at 7 o'clock Central Time, and Queen of Spades podcast, which is airing on Wednesdays. I might change that the Wednesday time for the Queens. I don't know if I might have to change that. I think I got another obligation that's coming up, another activity at the school that's coming up. So I may have to change that to Thursdays. But for right now, this week, is it this week? Should be this week. um, we'll do Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central Time. All right. So let me see. I think that's it for that one. Um, let me see. Bottle on me says his is ENT, man. All right, that's why I hear that. I hear that. All right. And what else we got going on? Speaking of Diz Riz ENT, man, just in case for those that do not know, Diz Riz was born born and raised in the city of Chicago. Has traveled from Midwest to down south to pursue his passion for big and small screen storytelling with a bachelor's of science degree from Full Sail University in digital cinematography. All right, or in cinematography. And you can find him on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and here on YouTube under the handle DizRizENT. All right. Speaking of YouTube, he has several channels under the name DizRiz Entertainment, DizRiz Boondocks Review, DizRiz Cinematic Reviews, and his cinematic gaming channel, which is DizRiz TV Media. He is also streaming on Twitch under the handle Diz Riz. All right. He has an extensive experience in production of a wide variety of films, including those for the real estate industry, the music industry, documentaries, web series, commercials, future films, and PSAs. All right. So if you need any of those done, man, please look him up, man. You may check out his videos on YouTube under the handle DizRizENT. or visit the website at www.dizriz.com. For serious business inquiries, you can go to www.dizrizent.com. All right. Lastly, he got that merch. All you have to do is go to www.dizrizentmerch.com, man. Put it together for the one, the only Mr. Diz Riz ENT here.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Hey, man, not too much, man. How you doing?
Man, I'm cooling, man. Same old stuff.
All right.
Just
All right, so
day.
they got the I like your shirt, man.
Yeah.
I like your shirt right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that one. Well, thank you for coming in, man. It is apparently just us today. I think probably people were busy. I don't know. But we're gonna be here holding it down, man, like we do about this time. All right. Thank you again for coming through and for sharing the content, man. Please go check out his other platforms. He's got a plethora of different platforms, more than the ones I just named that he's streaming to, streaming the live right now too. So if you can check those out as well. What you on, like Kick? You're on
Kick, Africom, Africa.com, Trabajo, Facebook, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. That's all I can think of right now. Did I say Kick? You said Kick, right? Yeah, Kick.
I think so.
Yeah.
Think so. Okay, yeah, man. Just a plethora of different different things, man. Oh my goodness. I don't know how you manage it all, man. I'm going crazy with just YouTube.
I'm like an octopus over here.
Oh man.
Hey, short on the puss though.
Amen. All right. Well, shoot. I will be opening up the phone lines to everybody, or not phone lines, but the ability to come in. If you would like to come in, I will drop the link to allow you to come in if you want to chop it up with us. If you have a topic that you want to talk about, or if you got any questions for us as well, you can come on in and just kick it with us, however long whatever you want to talk about. So I'll drop that link here, and should I drop it right now? I forget. I'll drop it right now. All right. Especially since it's just us, I don't know what happened. Everybody, usually we have a good amount of people that show up, but I don't know where everybody's at today.
Maybe they're getting ready for school tomorrow, for the kids for school. I'm pretty sure they're doing something positive.
Oh man, that sounds great. That's what I'm thinking as well, man. Hey, my Ace and Spades family. It's good to hear. It's so good to be here again, I guess. Much love to everyone. Thank you, more to love. Much love to you as well. If you would like to join on in here, do not hesitate to do so. Let me pin this comment real quick so that way. You know what? They put it behind the little button. Dang it. It's behind the little heart button, so I can't.
Hold on,
can't pin it. Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell going on. But yes,
they're doing too much. They're doing too much.
Tell me about it, man. Tell me about it.
There you go.
Wait, was I able to do it?
There you go.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
All right. Wait, did you pin it on yours?
No, I didn't pin it. I just dropped.
Oh, commented.
Yeah.
Hey, appreciate that.
Yeah.
Man. All right, thank you so much for that, Steve. So yes, I pinned it up to the comment section if you would. This is cameras on only. However, because I was chopping it up with Diz Riz, and he was like, "Hey man, there's somebody in the comment section that are saying we want to see you guys, right?" So lately, it's been a few times where we have people kind of this part of it right here. All you see is oops, let me do it. this part, right? So they said they don't want to see that part. They said they want to see this part. So they want to see our interactions and all that stuff. So if you can, if you're willing to come in and cam up and chop it up with us, by all means, we can make it happen. All right. Until then, me and Mr. Steve over here, Gun Hub, is going to be doing what we do. You feel me? Which is about this time we usually hit them with the icebreaker. Oh, excuse me, icebreaker question. All right. So I'm gonna ask you this one, Steve. What item do you hope will be obsolete in 20 years?
What item?
I know that's a tough one.
Yeah, that's a tough one, man. And got to keep it clean.
Oh.
Oh, shoot. I don't know, man. Because it's a lot of things that I like to get rid of. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to pinpoint just one.
Yeah.
I'll just keep it like this. The restrictions on TikTok and YouTube. Let freedom of speech reign. How about that?
Oh shit.
Let freedom of speech reign. You know what I'm saying? Because like I be getting dinged just for saying shit. And I know I'm probably about to get dinged right now, but I don't care. I don't care because I'm not consistently cursing. I can see if I was being unprofessional and every other word was, you know what I'm saying, was a curse word or something like that. But if I mess up and say, you know what I'm saying, like, come on, man, this ain't no G-rated movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we already got it documented on our channel saying that this is not made for kids.
Not
so
for kids.
Why are you dinging me for being an adult? God, dog. Man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hit 20 twice. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. What I gotta be? 50? 60? What?
Hey, I ain't hit 20 twice. Come on now. Yeah, I feel that. Man. That's definitely something that could be done away with, man. Obviously, but shit, we need that more than 20 years. I'll tell you what. Name something that you hope will be obsolete. Obsolete.
That's a tough one, bro.
That is, yeah. That's really a tough one, man.
And got to keep it clean. You know what I'm saying?
And got to keep it clean. So it's like,
hey, you know what? I got one for you. I got another one for you.
Okay.
The ratchetness on the female side when it comes to music. I get it. It's entertaining. Oh, shoot, I can't even talk. But I get it that it's entertainment, right? But the new stuff is just like out of control, bro. You know what I'm saying? My booty hole brown, my pink. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Come on, man. I wish that was one of my daughters, bro. I wish it was. Hey, I'd be on site. On site. You are not talking about that online. Don't everybody need to know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. From the trend from the past, and I know the comments probably go crazy in regards to this because men been doing it forever. You know what I'm saying? Been doing it since rap and hip hop started. But back in the day, you had Millie Jackson. She was like one of the first females cursing in her, you know what I'm saying, blues songs. You know what I'm saying? That was like what the maybe late 60s, early 70s, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So females been doing it too, but it wasn't as known. But now it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just like just ignorant. You know what I'm saying? You walking through London, I want my stretch. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Damn,
you know what I'm talking about? Damn. So I mean, I say just calm the ratchetness down. You know what I'm saying? And give a little leeway in regards to like the explicit language. You know what I'm saying? Just balance it out. Balance it out. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. That's a good one. I can dig that. That also needs to be gone before 20. Oh man, goodness gracious. But yeah, okay. I would say, man, I think pollution. I think if we can find a way to cut down the pollution and the waste in 20 years, I think that'd be something, man. Because as hot as it's been, man, this is record breaking right here. You know what I'm saying? Like something's got to be contributing to this, you know. Not just that, but then you know you got the animals in the ocean. They said it's enough in some spot. It's enough Like the trash is so big, it's like an island of trash. So it's like, man, that I think we could do better with the planet, man. And I think
I
that
definitely seen that. I definitely seen the pollution, that plastic in the
and
water. That was
yeah,
crazy. That was crazy.
yeah, yeah. And I think another one would be, man, just um I would I don't know how would I phrase it? Um Everybody being different. I would like to get rid of everybody being different in the next 20 years. I would like for everybody to be united as human beings. That's what I would like. Stop the wars, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers fighting over this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? Uh, you know what I mean? Like just everybody just get along. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, forget all that fighting, man. Just get along. That'd be something that I want to be obsolete. War to be obsolete.
I could dig it. There's been a few guys back, what I'm saying, from Chicago that's been linking up, what I'm saying, and sort of squashing the beefs and creating a peace treaty amongst like the long history of beefs over the years. They both I totally understand it. They have lost a whole bunch of partners on both sides, due to gang violence and and shootings and so forth. But they're actually coming together and being cordial. Not every last one of them. It ain't no Bloods and Crips like what I'm saying, slapping hands and taking
Yeah.
photos and stuff. But some are linking together, and they making moves for the city. That warmed my heart, because like every time you look on YouTube, it's somebody talking about a murder or a shooting in Chicago. Like I said before, I left for basic training, and that was in March. It was 541 shootings, or was it murders? I know it was a lot. I know it was at least 541 shootings. I want to say I can't remember the murders, but it was just ridiculous, and that was before I left to go to basic, go to my unit, and then go to Afghanistan. And when I got to Afghanistan, I had my feet up. We was kicking it and chilling. I ain't
Yeah.
even have to worry about some random mugs shooting up the block type deal. And if we did get shot at, I got legal guns around me. Everybody got one. So hey, let's party. Let's get it cracking. That's how it
Yeah.
was. But with the restrictions, especially in the bigger cities like LA, Chicago, and New York, you can't have a gun on you unless you got like 11,000 IDs, certifying. And and it seemed like they'll find a loophole just to lock you up, saying that, oh, you forgot one, or you're it looks like the number on your car is scratched off for some of the plastic ripping. So we're gonna have to lock you up, and hopefully it ain't a Friday. You don't see the judge on Monday or Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying, man. Rap says all love comes under conditions. Okay. Yeah, Chicago's small surface area is a hub for violence. In the small surface area is a hub for violence. If it ain't the youngins, CIA probably in the area. Laugh laugh out loud. Rap, come on in here, man. I dropped the link for those that are coming in now. If you'd like to come on to the show, you can. The link is in the pin to the comment at the top. So if you want to, that is the link to come in to kick it with us. Only thing is you got to have your cam on. All right. Again, it was a request from a viewer to see us, all our beautiful faces. So but welcome in, Rap. Welcome in. Either way it goes. All right. Let me see. What's the next topic here? What is one band or musician you would love to party with? Oh,
Dang, that's a tough one.
oh man.
You said band or musician. Dang, that's a tough one, bro.
That is, you ain't
That's a
lying,
tough one.
dude.
That's a tough one. Um, Dang, that's a tough one, man. Because I got it's a lot of artists that that I follow. Some good, some bad. Some underground, but let's just keep it old school, man. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
I do like the Jay-Z clique with T.I. and with Future, DJ Khaled, stuff like that. But I ain't trying to be in the vicinity of Puffy, bro. I can't have him there. I don't care if I'm not a billionaire or not. I can't have him in the vicinity. But I want Jay in the building. I want T.I. Shoot, Snoop. I can legally smoke now. You know what I'm talking about? I can legally smoke. Right? And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, yeah, definitely. I love to be in that category, because it's a lot of people. Jay bring a lot of people together. Even though they be beefing amongst each other, it'd be a lot of people that's beefing that be in Jay circles, that be there. And it ain't no riffraff when that billionaire is speaking. So I love to be in the vicinity of him. Real talk.
Okay. Man, I was thinking Jay, but I was like, man, it just seems like it would be too uptight. Like Jay don't seem like you could be yourself around Jay. Like you gotta be business. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't seem like he doesn't seem like a fun individual to me.
That's why I said the rest of them too. That's there.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure even though T.I. use a lot of big words like expeditiously, I bet you T.I. still get it in. I bet you he's still getting cracking, and me and him the same age, so we on the same level type deal. Well, he use a lot of big ass words, but I don't, you know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure he level headed. He get close to that billionaire status. I'm pretty sure he level headed though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
With T.I., not Tip. T.I., no homo.
Yeah, Tip a monster. Miss Zaya says Miss Badu. Ooh, okay. More to Love says Earth, Wind, and Fire. I hear that. Because I was thinking, I was thinking Jay-Z, but I was like, man, that's too uptight. I was thinking Snoop, Busta. But I was like, man, I don't know if Busta still smoke, but I don't know if I can hang with Snoop and all that goddamn smoke. But he seemed like he'd be a fucking cool ass individual to kick it with, though. You know what? I would say DMX. I would say DMX when he was alive, man. I would have loved to. Minus the crack usage, but I would definitely love to be around him and see his interaction with everybody. So I would have definitely loved to do that. But we got somebody else coming in, man. Won't y'all give a warm welcome to the one, the only, Mr. Rab in the building. What up, man?
What's happening, player? What's going on with y'all brothers?
Oh man, we living life. You know what I'm saying? Just out here getting it. You know what I'm saying? On this fine day. How about yourself?
It's an echo. Is that me?
Yeah, I think so. I hear something beeping. Is the make sure the show isn't on in the background as well. Maybe that might have been it. But we'll keep on going until he gets back. Okay, yeah, man. I'd probably say DMX, man. I would say DMX, maybe even Jamie Foxx. I probably would. Oh wait, no. Well, yeah, I can count him as a musician.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Because I don't know if Jamie partakes in all that craziness, but he seems like he knows. He's the one that I really think brings a lot of people together. Especially when you hear about his stories and things like that. I think he was very huge on doing that. And you ain't gotta get touched. Rap.
Correct.
That boy slick as hell.
What do you think, man? What is one band or musician that you would love to party with, man?
Pluto them. Future. Dungeon Family.
Okay.
For sure, man.
Oh, the Dungeon Family. Ooh.
Yeah. That's the cloth he cut from, man. Yeah. I like to party with them boys. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I want to see what it's talking about.
Oh man, I agree with that one. What about?
I mean, but you know, if we gonna take it back, I gotta say G Unit. You know, niggas was heavy on 50 and them boys back in the day on the yard.
Yeah. And I think that's one you can learn a lot from as well. That one right there.
Absolutely, for sure.
Yeah. All right, Rap, I got one more for you. What would be the tagline to the sitcom of your life?
What would be the tagline to the sitcom? So is that like a thesis? Is that like a baseline
I think so.
when you say tagline? Is
Yeah,
that
I
what
think
that
like
is
a
that, is that
saying
what
or
it's asking? I
something.
just want to make sure the context. I got the context
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, no, I think it's like a saying of some sort.
Stop judging what you don't understand.
Okay. Oh, that's a deep one. That's a deep one. Any reason for that?
I mean, primarily because of where I'm from. You know, typically when I meet people, I tell them I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. Motherfuckers is automatically like on that belly. Niggas is automatically on the belly shit. You know, white people
I
don't
try
even
to
know, but
solo
white
from
people
state
still
to
be
state.
like, yeah, straight up. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was getting in all that trouble.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, all right, you know, either you disrespected me or you just joking, you know? But not only that, but just seriously, like, you know, just you don't know what anybody really has been through. A lot of people can use that, you know what I'm saying? And people look at people on the surface and you may assume a lot or think somebody is something that they may not be. So it could shadow your judgment, you know what I'm saying, when you look at a person. So I just think that that covers all angles with me with a tagline of that style.
Okay.
And probably a lot of other people too.
All right, bet that, man. When you were talking about love, was that due to the title?
Yeah, the Unconditional. Well, I just saw Unconditional.
Yeah.
And I heard the dude on Fresh and Fit, and he made a good point where he said all love comes with conditions. He's exactly right. He is. There is no such thing as unconditional love. There isn't.
I agree with that.
That's a fallacy within humanity.
I would say, except for one part, and that probably would be parents. I think that may be the
Well,
one.
for your children,
yeah. But if you're talking
but it's not
partners,
it's not spoke. Yeah, that's where I'm getting at.
Yeah.
With your significant other, not your kid, because he wasn't talking about kids.
Okay.
He was, you know, his context of what he was saying was strictly focused on relationships, which I think that's the angle. That's the angle that I got from when I seen it on the storyline for tonight.
All right, bet that. We're gonna see if he was right or not. We're gonna go down. We got a couple of clips, man. We're gonna check out and see how it is. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to this Riz. Yeah, that's the echo. I think there's an echo coming in on your end, Rap.
Damn, so I'm clear now, but
yeah, it's like a slight delay.
What about now?
Yeah, I can still hear it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm a back. Yeah. I'm gonna jump out.
All right, if you need to, just mute yourself, and then when I come to you, we'll do it. All right. Diz Riz, what would be the tagline to the sitcom of your life? Hey man, make sure y'all stay in tune too, because this is just the icebreakers, all right? It'd be like, man, this is kind of slow. No, it's gonna pick up. We're gonna get into some shit. So I just want y'all to know this is just the calm before the storm, all right? Diz Riz, sorry about that. What would be the tagline to the sitcom of your life?
Get it now. Don't wait for later. Get it now. Don't wait for later. Because the thing is that if I knew the things that I know now, I would be probably better off and well off. You know, so don't wait. Don't let nobody hinder, you know, your goals, your dreams, what you're shooting for. You know, everybody has their opinions, and opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. So go for your dreams, accomplish your dreams, and succeed that way. You know, because if you wait till later, you might never even and I hate to ever say never, but you might not ever get to that point that you're trying to get to in life.
Yeah, most definitely, man, because I can definitely dig that. I think if I had one, it'd be you win some, you lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day. My tag. If you know, you know. All right, let's go ahead and keep it moving.
Hey, what I say last night, I looked at it like a snitch.
Like a goddamn
I forgot
snitch.
what we were talking about.
Look like you about to go snitch right damn now. What is your most unpopular? Oh, excuse me, unpopular food item, or I'm sorry, opinion. What is your most unpopular food opinion? Yeah.
Okay, I can rock with it.
All right, we go.
Hey, cucumbers and celery. I hate that shit. I ain't even gonna front. Like for
Okay.
some reason, it I can eat pickles. You know, I eat pickles on my burgers. You know, no issues. But just a raw cucumber, it's something about the taste. And celery is the same way. When it comes to it, I just can't. Like if I taste it, like you go to a barbecue spot, right? Or even in my seasons, if it's a little celery in that barbecue seasoning, regardless if I'm eating ribs, steak, whatever, I can always find that celery within all that meat. It's just something about celery. It just sticks out to me, and cucumbers as well. I just don't like it. It just throws my appetite off.
Man, I can respect that. Mine's is basically anything that grows out of the ground. So we talking about we talking about motherfucking onions. Not a fan of onions. Welcome back in, Rap. Lettuce. Not a fan of lettuce. What else is there? Tomatoes. Anything that you would put in a salad. I'm all right with carrots. But yeah, anything that's green like that, minus greens. Yeah, I probably ain't rocking with it like that, man.
You know what? It took me to go to basic to start eating a lot of the things that you described. Like lettuce, I could rock with lettuce. That's nothing but water. But like onions and tomatoes, I hated them because like it was I don't know if I had like an acid reflux or something like that, or just allergic to tomatoes. But if I ate a tomato when I was younger, I would automatically break out.
Oh, wow.
But as I got older, and I think it was probably with the acid in the tomatoes and I wasn't drinking enough water. So I think that was the reasoning. But now I eat tomatoes on whatever. I'm not eating them raw like niggas biting into it like it's an apple. But I eat them and I can stomach and there's no issue. But celery and cucumber, hell no, keep that away from me. Or at least mask the taste. Put a lot of whatever on it. You know what I'm saying? So I can't taste it.
No, I can't. Onions, that's my number one. If there's a single onion in my bag of everything, I could just sniff the top of the bag and I'm like, there's an onion in there. I can smell the onion. It's in there. I know it's in there. It's hiding somewhere, but that motherfucker's in there. Rap, man, what says you? What is the most unpopular food opinion?
The most unpopular
Yeah. Your
food opinion?
Yeah. I don't know why I was worded like that.
Unpopular food opinion. I don't really know because I eat pretty much everything, except like chitlins and pig feet and hog maws and shit. Like we can take that joint back to the dumpster, man. Like we need to go ahead and throw that motherfucker right back to the 19th century, man, with the people that brought it in, because that's the reason why we all fucked up now. Yeah, I mean, it's good when grandma make it. I ain't gonna stunt you now. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, but she gonna clean it right though. She gonna clean them right.
You know what I'm saying? Whole house smelling. You walk up in that joint, you ready to pass out. But when that dinner plate come around, we all putting that hot sauce on that motherfucker, man, and we chowing down. But it's only grandma. You know what I'm saying? So I'd stay in that realm with it. I do love onions. I love romaine lettuce, mushrooms, cucumber. I'm a huge advocate for that family lifestyle of eating, especially because onions are antifungal. It's a very powerful source of a food ingredient in onion. That's the raw onion.
Yep, garlic is too. Yep.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, garlic.
I've been incorporating that into like, since I, retired from the army and stuff, into my diet. Like I had a wife put some type of, minced garlic or, at least garlic powder on something. Not garlic salt because it's a little bit more sodiumized. But did I say sodiumized? It has more sodium in it, but
that's a word.
But yeah, I guess I just made it up.
A lot of sodiumization up in there.
Tonight is the word.
Shit. That's that TI shit.
It's a word tonight. Tonight it's a word.
Yeah.
But yeah, since then, I've been adding garlic to everything, and actually, I take garlic pills now, just to help prevent me from sweating and stuff like that while I'm at work. So it's working out pretty good.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I know I'm big on the garlic as well, man. That's a good little herb right there. All right, so that was the end of that one. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Now, before I start this off, I do have to preface this by saying you do not have to answer any of my questions, okay? If at any time you want to plead the fifth or just say, hey man, I'm good on that. Pass, you can do that. It is perfectly your right. You do not have to answer any of my questions. All right. So with that being said, I guess we can go ahead and get to the first question, which would be would you rather? Would you rather? Let's check it out and see what they talk about.
Would you rather a gay son or a thought daughter?
Thought daughter. I don't even gotta think about that. Thought daughter. Cause like, bro, we all have our thought stages. Niggas, bitches, me, fulano, my mom, my dad, your sister, your brother have had their thought stages, bro. But she's not gonna be a thought for the rest of her life, right? Or that's like she's gonna be a thought.
She's a thought for the rest of her life. She's a thought, bro.
I mean, as long as she living her life, bro.
She's a thought.
So you would have a gay son?
Honestly, I was gonna go with the gay daughter, but since you said that, I'm gonna go with the gay son. I don't know. I don't really care like if my daughter or my son is gay.
No.
Because everybody's gay now. I feel like back then, like when I was younger, like 2015,
you
being
feel like
gay,
it's normal now?
Yeah, it's normal.
Shit?
It's normal. Like, why not accept your child for who he is, for who she is?
Right.
Everybody's gay now. I did not get the memo. So believe it or not, this question is going around social media quite a bit. So the question is, Rahab, thought daughter, a gay son, which would you rather?
So before I dive into this catastrophe of a question,
yes.
I know that it's circulating because of the climate that we living in today, where everything that's going on, from sexuality being treated as basically a myth to existence, in the state of a male and female. I preference not to answer because I wouldn't want either of the two. So I don't have really anything to add to that, but I would accept both if any of my children decided or thought or were going through a crisis in all seriousness of that magnitude. I would accept my daughter if she was out here schmutting. I would accept my son if he chose to be a homosexual. But if I had to choose, I'm keeping my lips sealed so that they can remain neutral.
Hey, spoken like a true politician, man. Nothing wrong with that. Disriz ENT. What said you, good sir? Thought daughter or gay son? Which one would you prefer if you had to?
I'm with Rab on that one. Neither. Can I just go to a different planet? You know what I'm saying? I heard they got boarding passes to the moon and shit. We already went in the ocean. So we're going to the moon next. So I rather just go ahead and do that or go to Mars or something, start all over. Because I'm not gonna agree with either one of them. And I got more daughters than one son, so neither. And I'm gonna just keep the shirt on that. Neither.
All right. Cool beans. Let me see. If I was playing the game and the question was asked, which one would I prefer? It is a crazy question because we're saying thoughtin', but we're not saying kids are involved. Or gay son. I would probably go with damn. Because I mean, to me, hey man, if I was being real, man, these hoes ain't loyal anyways. So if I was to look at it and say which one I think would be the one to go with, I would probably say daughter. It's a natural thing, you know what I'm saying, especially in today's climate, where they thoughten it up. So I would not. I would say that okay, that is from my perspective something that's normally happening anyways. As long as she ain't having all them babies, that'll be the thing. Like I don't mind women being promiscuous as long as they do it respectful way. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring no kids into the mess or nothing like that. And the same thing about kids. It just said being promiscuous. So I would go with that versus a gay son. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a gay son because I feel like I could do a gay son as long as it's not flamboyantly gay. Like because there's some men out there that are men. They just like fucking other men. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the only difference. Like, but they some real niggas though. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll keep it real. It is some out there. There's real niggas out there building shit. You know what I'm saying? Like doing, men shit. That they ain't flamboyant with the shit. So you know what I'm saying? If he was on that side of the spectrum, then I'd be cool with that. But the other way, I probably wouldn't know how to handle that one.
And now we're demonetized.
Hey man, I keep it real. I don't give a shit. So let's go with more to love. That's why you can't ask me shit because I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I will tell you what the fuck I'm thinking. No, nobody asked me, but I will tell you what the fuck I'm thinking. Most definitely rap. They are my children first, says more to love. All right, more to love. I hear that. All right, so yeah. Because I don't think the love would be any different. I just think that I don't know if I'm well equipped to handle certain situations. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing me, I don't know if I can handle them.
And that's why I said neither, because you know what I'm saying. Hey, I used to be that 0 to 1,000 real quick. You want to piss me off? Go against something that I taught you better than. All right.
Yeah.
All right. You thought Booga Booga. You thought Mama was bad. I'm on your ass. I'm on your head. I say I'm on your head because if you had the gay son, he might want you to get on that ass. No homo. So I'm on the head. You know what I'm talking about?
That nigga Steve ain't no joke, man.
Man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, because in real talk, like nowadays in this climate, man, they're talking about they having menstruals. Like, dude, don't come up to me ask me where to put your tampon in. Like, it's not happening, my guy. Like, stop it, cut it out. I cut the umbilical cord. I seen you wee. You don't use goddamn tampons. So I don't know if I would be equipped to handle that type of conversation with somebody. But he would be gay though, not transgender. So that'd be a different conversation. X-nay on that one. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and keep this.
But the transgenders are gay. They just claiming a different sex.
No,
they
I
just
can't
claiming
say
a different sex. Most of them are doing. They're doing the transgender man is doing the transgender female, and they're still having the same babies. You know what I'm talking about? They're just being promiscuous.
Oh wait, are you saying that the trans are flip flopping like the
exactly? That's what.
But they still having heterosexual.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. I agree with you on that one. Yeah. Let me see. Ms. Zaya says, would this be considered conditional of love towards your children? No, I don't think so. I think that you would still love. If you're talking about in my case, I'm just saying that I don't know if I would be able to deal with some of the things that may come my way for an overly flamboyant young man. But that doesn't mean that I wouldn't love my son any more than, you know what I mean? Because even now I bump heads with my kids now over some simple stuff, you know what I'm saying? So that doesn't mean that I don't love them any differently. It's just that I just may not understand where they're coming from. They may not understand where I'm coming from. Anybody else want to tackle that question as well?
It's definitely a condition aspect, right? Because everybody ain't as mature in mindset as you are, my brother E. A lot of men rebuke their kids for the thought of them being that of heterosexual, other than heterosexual. So that is a condition with what um, Ms. Zaya is referencing from her
Okay.
comment. That even though the brother, we understand, we're gonna accept our children as is, but everybody else don't. But that is a condition in a form or fashion of when you say unconditional, I'm gonna love my kids unconditional. All right, well, what if your son come out, he tell you he want to be a girl? You can be mad, but how are you going to treat them from that point on? You can tell everybody, oh, I love my kid, I love my child, but how do you treat them?
Yeah,
I think that sets a precedence for some rationale when you're talking about conditions of love.
Yeah, that was a great question, Ms. Zaya, and a great response to Rab on that one. All right, so we're gonna go into the unconditional love portion of this and see what you think about it. Let me see where did I pull that at.
It better not be Glorilla. That's all I know.
I don't know. I can't remember. Oh no, actually, yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
I believe a man can love a woman unconditionally, but I don't think a woman can love a man unconditionally.
What?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
I beg to differ. I think it's the other way around.
No.
I think a woman can love a man unconditionally.
Mm-mm.
And
Not
most men.
Not forever.
You don't think so?
No.
Damn.
No. I think when a man loves a woman for real, like, he'll love her forever.
Okay, so it was in the realm of what you were talking about, Rab. What do you think about what she said there?
I agree in the totality of what she said. Like the bottom line, I do agree that a man does, because the way we're designed, that's why we look for loyalty. You know what I'm saying? So it's easier for us to take that up. But I also think that a woman can do it, but again, it still comes with conditions. I believe so. Unconditionally, I think it's the word is kind of mispreferenced in this, but I think if as far as the realms of loving unconditional, the closest to that between male and female, I would say that a man is probably closer because of what we look for in a woman and what they provide versus what women look for in us and what they provide.
Yeah, I think you're onto something there, because I believe that when a man loves a woman, he provides provisions and protections. And I think that, yeah, I think that the only I think that it is conditional, because the only thing that really is required is, like you said, loyalty. I think loyalty and respect. And so but I think on the flip side, I don't think that there's much of that there on the woman side. I think that it's because it's emotional. You know what I'm saying? So your emotions flow with the wind. So I definitely think that emotion based, it could easily falter and fall apart just because they feel like something is off, or they want it to be, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, I think you're onto something on that one. Riz, same question to you. What do you think about the clip and what she said?
Hey, I totally agree with Rab on that one. With both of you guys in regards to that, because I think that, like you said, when a man loves a woman, he will protect her and do anything for her, so to speak, right? But with a female, with a woman, you might get that too, but they will, when you, like in the cheating aspect, right? If a man usually if a man cheats on a woman, he is not all the time, but most of the time he can get her back. Now you might not get that height of that pedestal back of what the pedestal that she had you on at first, way up here. It might be right here, but and she still loves you. But on the male side, if the male gets cheated on, it's hard for them to take that female back. And I think that's because of you or being more vulnerable, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? You're doing all this for this female, and then you get cheated on. It's like a slap in the face. I can go out here and get some more, more hoes, and I ain't got to worry about that no more. Or you know what I'm saying? Or girl that I grew up with, you know what I'm saying? I know her. I ain't got to learn nobody else. I can just go ahead and stick with that. It might not be the best of situations, but the male will leave before the female would in regards to. I know I kind of changed the topic, but that's what I think in regards to it.
No, well, I think that also the men won't like I said, he'll provide provision and he'll provide protection. Even if he does go off and sleep with somebody else, he's still providing the protection.
No, I'm saying on the other end.
No.
So
I know.
if he's
I know,
cheated on,
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not responding to you. I'm just saying in general.
Okay.
Yeah, just in general. With one of the scenarios that you brought up, as far as cheating goes, like the guy still provides those resources because he still cares about his woman. Where on the flip side, I think it's a little bit harder for men because I think that the emotional part is what really wrecks the guy because you have to be emotionally invested in somebody. Usually, women have to be emotionally invested in order to give their bodies to them. So I think that's the part that would fuck with the guys. Whereas we're not built the same way. You know what I'm saying? If I stop protecting and providing for you, then you know it's over. But if you stop giving me your loyalty, then that's when I know this is over. On that end. Anybody else got something to add?
I agree wholeheartedly with the giving up of loyalty. Um, as a guy who's been married for 15 years now, you know what I'm saying?
Congratulations, man.
That's been the biggest advocate. I appreciate it, brother. In my stability, you know what I'm saying? With my want and my desire for this to continue is the level of loyalty that's been presented. There's been some disrespectful moments, but we disrespected each other. We argue, we fuss, we fight, we don't get along at points. You know, she want to do something, I don't want to do something. Like, that's normal. You know what I'm saying? But when that loyalty is broken, that you know what I'm saying, that level is hard, man. You know, especially when it comes to the terms of other men. And I think like a lot of guys, when you're younger, it's easy to step out and just kind of do the things. But when you look at what you're around more, right? You're around a bunch of single guys most of the time. You're around the bros. You know what I'm saying? So that's the logic. So it's easier in that realm to make mistakes than it is if you sitting back, independent, on your own, just you and her, and y'all trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, Rap, because I can't remember if I said it on the podcast before, but one thing my father taught me a lot growing up, but one thing that always stuck with me was he told me, he was like, if you want to change your environment, change your environment. And I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, change my environment? How the hell am I supposed to get up out this situation? But I made a way. It hit me when I joined the military. You know what I'm saying? It hit me when I got older. And like you said, hanging out with certain people that was doing things that, you know what I'm saying, that I always wanted to do. I'm like, skip it. I'm going to do it. But then once it hit me and I changed my environment, my whole aura around me, my whole dynamic changed in regards to what I wanted to pursue. You know, I made this vow. I'm dedicated, to this woman and these children. You know what I'm saying? So I made that and took that a full circumference and came back and just built on that. You know, I when I joined the military, I pretty much started all the way over with with uprooting and building my family again, starting over from fresh. Yeah, we had bumps in the roads. 9 times out of 10 it was probably my fault anyway, but we got better. That's the main thing. We got better, and we still rocking to this day. 20, about to be 20 years. We've been together 21, so it is what it is.
All right, bet that, man. Bet that. Congratulations on that as well, man. I was looking for the claps.
I talk to her every other day though. That's still the standard.
I knew it was coming.
That's still the standard. I talk to her every other day.
Yeah.
I go get her and tell her to verify it every other day just to keep down confusion. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Ms. Zaya says both have conditions for each other's. Cheating is a key example. Yes, we talked about that one too. I think you placed that before we did. Kay says, hey everybody. Hello, Kay. How you doing? So sorry we couldn't have you on here. Ms. Zaya says, hey, Kay as well. Kay says, your mindset definitely changes when your environment changes. Agree with that one. All right, but I think that there's also a component that plays a part when it comes to since you was talking about cheating, Ms. Zaya, I do think that there's a part that plays into that, and I want to see what you gentlemen think about that, because oftentimes it's just looked at as the man being the cheater, right? But I think that there's also another part of that needs to be explored.
The absence of intimacy creates loneliness, causes us to overvalue strangers and devalue people who are close.
Damn, that was a quick clip. All right, so basically, what I believe he said was the absence of intimacy and love is what often leads us to being more friendlier with strangers than we normally would be.
Hey, you better keep that clip short. Hey, TD to copyright the hell out you. I don't care if he is a pastor.
I hear that. What do you think about that, Rap? What do you think about what he said?
I really didn't catch it, bro, to be honest with you.
All right. You want me to play it again for you?
Please do that.
No worries.
It did it.
Give me a second. I'll get it right there to you. It was a real short clip.
My apologies.
No way. Hey, man, I appreciate you being here. All right. This is real life, okay? It went out to like 50-something people, and only y'all two showed up. So I appreciate you being here. So if you need me to run it back, goddamn it, I'm gonna run it back.
The absence of intimacy creates loneliness, causes us to overvalue strangers and devalue people who are close.
All right. So what did you think about that?
The absence of loneliness. Well, hold on.
Intimacy.
Of intimacy.
Yeah. So basically,
play it again. Well, I hate for you to. Yeah. No, go ahead. Please, because that was a quick, indefinite, defined theory that was some deep shit. I just want to make sure I preface my comments.
We gonna run it back then if that's what's needed. Hold on. Here you go.
The absence of intimacy creates loneliness, causes us to overvalue strangers and devalue people who are close.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Okay. I agree with that analogy. And I agree with it because I think that the reason today why marriage is such a not so popular thing is primarily based on a lot of what he's saying, but in a different context. Like when he says the absence of intimacy, you know what I'm saying? Like that's big, especially for a man, right? Who is doing everything necessary to provide, protect, and all those, and counting and checking all those boxes. It's very difficult, right? When his needs and desires aren't getting met. And that's a very small sample of needs and desires for a man, or that woman should be able to provide for a man. Again, I'm speaking from a man perspective because I'm a goddamn man.
Yeah.
I can counteract on that and say, from a woman's perspective, yeah, it resonates too, but I don't know what that feels like, because I've always been a guy who, if I gave a damn about you, I'm going to do what's necessary as a man to ensure your trust in me, So
Yeah.
that's a very deep line, you know what I mean? And it comes by you in a quick flash.
Mhm.
But I agree with that theory, with what he just said.
Yeah, man, I would like to agree as well. Let me see what Dizriz ENT is talking about, man. What do you think about the clip that we just heard?
Oh, definitely. I apply that every other day in my relationship, and it's been working out fairly well. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, uh, just being absent, letting her do her thing, and I do my thing, within the reason, within morals, and then we reconvene within the next couple of days, and then we're back on the same page, so to speak. So I totally agree with that. TD Jakes, he always dropping some jewels, especially when it comes to marriages and relationships, relationships in general. Yeah, I totally agree with it.
Yeah. Rab, you got something you want to add on there?
Yeah, I don't really trust pastors. That's all.
Hey, I don't neither. But the things that he be saying, when I hear hey, I'll be like, damn, yeah, I thought about that, or I imply that in my life. You know what I'm saying? So I totally agree. Like, you could tell he probably had a good father, possibly, or a good male
Not,
role model in his life. You know what I'm saying?
I don't disagree with, again, that theory that he just represented in that line, but just as powerful as it was short lived. You know what I mean? But that's definitely a deep thought for sure. I agree with that.
Yeah. I mean, I think you can learn something from the smartest man. I think you can learn something from the dumbest man. You know what I'm saying? So, right is right. And I definitely, I find, because when we were talking about the cheating, I bet it's probably a lot of men that are probably going to say, hey, look, I talked to my wife, right? I spoke to my wife. I tried to open up to my wife, but she didn't hear me. She didn't listen, right? And because I don't think you'll find a lot of men who end up doing something and be like, oh no, like, we're fine at home, like everything is lovely, I couldn't have asked for a better woman, right? Like, no, usually it's something at that time was not being given that was needed. So just like anybody, you would search for it in another place. So I think that, yes, I think that just man, you gotta, some of these motherfuckers might need to go to jail, because you get a dog and you neglect that dog, what's gonna happen? If you get a child and you neglect that child, what's gonna happen? But if you get a man and neglect them, well, shit, he should have known better. You know what I'm saying? So I think definitely, we come with certain needs, right? Certain wants, and that's why I think it's important to know, get to know your person before you enter into this long-term contract, because he's relying on you and she's relying on you to give them what they need.
I'd like to also add before the end of this excerpt, we got to know ourselves too, because very young, we don't necessarily know what we want. We know what we like.
Yes.
Again, I'm 41, about to be 42.
Congratulations, man.
When we was mobbing back in Utah, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know really what I wanted then. So speaking to that realm of a person is very difficult. That's a difficult range for male and female, because the promiscuousness that we alluded to earlier comes from women in that age range, that 20 to 18 to like 28. Same for men. It's typically from about 18 to about 27, 29 and 3/4. That's when we, you know what I'm saying, kind of moving around, filling it out. And then when we hit 30 versus when women hit 30, that's when our logic, we start to be like, all right, yeah, this bitch, I can't fuck with this. You know what I'm saying? And seriously, that we do shit like that. And you know, but again, your circle is very important.
Mhm.
You know, even when you're young, you may have a different circle when you get older, but still cool with the same circle from when you were young.
Yeah.
That doesn't negate anybody. You know what I'm saying? But you as an individual, that's why knowing yourself is very key, because you have to be an individual with your lifestyle, because you're the only person in charge of what happens to you in the long run, not your circle.
Yeah.
So there's a
Yeah.
lot of factors to consider with that, but it was just
So,
my tidbit. Let me get off my
question.
soapbox.
No, because I'm keeping you on there. I want to know, in your personal life, you don't have to answer this by any means, but in your personal life,
Okay.
growing up as a child, did you see a lot of happy relationships?
Nope.
I'm sorry, marriages, happy marriages?
Nope. I
No.
saw tons of trauma. My uncles was in and out of prison. My mama was killed at 4 years old. My
Sorry to
grandma
hear that.
raised me at 14, saw love. My grandma raised me till I was 14. She died of breast cancer. I had to move with my pops. His wife didn't want me to stay there. Like, nigga, I went through all types of shit as a child that you would think, you know, from my personality, you know, until I started drinking, obviously. You know what I mean? That everything is all good. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much what it was, because I just saw life through a lens. But I realized at a very young age, because one of my uncles explained to me and I took his word as bond, that life is nothing more than how you decide to measure it.
Mm-hmm.
And you pick how you want to navigate through it. You don't have to join a gang just because everybody else is joining a gang, but you may have to deal with the drama that comes with that when you walk down the street. Are you really willing to fight these 3-4 motherfuckers because you don't want to be from this neighborhood? I was the guy that was willing to fight them 3-4 motherfuckers because I didn't want to be from that neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So everything I've done, I think, in my life has been anti. You know, I like Trump. I like Candace Owens. You know,
Yeah.
I like a lot of shit that most niggas don't. I
Yeah.
don't like Umar Johnson.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, maybe because I'm in an interracial relationship. Maybe not.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily disagree with everything Umar Johnson says. I don't necessarily like everything that Candace Owens says. I don't necessarily like everything that maybe Donald Trump has said. However, you know, still mindset wise, you know, I'm a black man living in a world where at any given time I could be marginalized and treated as such. So I understand that aspect. But I feel like my power is in my just undefinedness to speak, you know, like Steve's shirt, Gun Hub. I love that shirt. That says a lot. You ain't gotta say nothing. When you walking around with a shirt like that, that says a lot.
Yeah.
I fuck with shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Your podcast, I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that undoubtedly, like, you know, brothers is handling business, man. But also understanding the limitations and everything that comes along with it, you know, but not making no excuses, because ain't no victims in this.
Yeah. Well, first off, thank you for sharing that, man. Sorry, you know, you had to endure a lot of that stuff, man.
You don't have to apologize, man. It's all good, because I'm here. I understand your compassion and your empathy, but at the stage I'm at in my life, man, it's all good.
Well, yeah, and I want to acknowledge your growth as well, man. I think that's, you know, not just focus on the negative, but you're positive, man. So, I mean, you know
me from a long time ago.
Yeah. You like Antoine
You know
Fisher, you still
you
here.
remember my temperament. You remember my temperament.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. So I mean,
that guy is dead.
yeah.
That guy is dead.
Well, you came a long way, man. Kudos to you. The reason why I posed the question though is because I do think that a lot of it has to do with us not seeing it, so we don't know what it is. Because I think that we could, with the proper guidance, avoid that 20 stage that you were talking about at the 21, right? I think that we could, because I think we would have the discernment to say, no, that's not for me. No, thank you. Right. Like there was Keys wasn't in a lot of the stuff that we were doing, right? He was
not.
He was like, hey man,
Abdul was not in none of it.
Yes, he was not into that stuff. So there was something there that had that came from somewhere, and I think that without us having that and it being demonstrated to us, I think that's why we fall victim to a lot of those things that we did in our youth that we probably could have avoided.
Absolutely. But again, it's all, life is trial and error in a sense. It's all one big social experiment. And I'm in agreement with that. I think that this life isn't necessarily predicted. I think that this is just what you have in front of you, and you make it be what you see it as. So if you choose to live in some level of, remorse and, I should have this, I should have that, but you don't work for that, then you won't get it. But if you're doing productive things like you're doing right now, in 10 years, nigga, you're going to be overgilling them.
I'll be over there signing a big ass check with a drink.
You feel me? And that's where, but I'm just saying though, the small steps you're doing, guys doing the little intrinsic things, man, matters, man. It matters.
Yeah. I agree with you on that one. Now this is another. I think I went to you, Riz, right?
I don't think Steve.
I was just.
Yeah, no, I did go. It was about the loneliness clip.
Yeah, I totally agree with TD Jakes in regards to it. Yeah. We talked about it. Yep.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna.
I just added something late. My bad. I just added something.
No, man. No, this is what we're here for. That's what we're here for. You know what I'm saying? To hear everybody's perspective. You know what I'm saying? You got something to say? Say it. Now this one kind of is a throwback, but I really dig what Shorty was saying, man, and I think that it goes not only for dang it, how do I get that out the way? Not only does it go for men, but I think it also could apply to women in some instances as well. Right now, it's the lady saying it to a man, but I definitely think that it could be a vice versa situation. Let me see if I can get this pull up.
So everybody's jiving, but let's jive on that level.
If I love you, I can't lie to you.
Of course you can lie to me, and you will. If you love me and you're going off with Maddie someplace, you're lying to me. Because what the hell do I care about the truth? I care if you're there. What Billie Holiday say, hush now, don't explain.
All right, I accept that.
Of course you'll lie to me, because I don't even want to care. What does the truth matter? And why are you going to be truthful with me when you lie to everybody else? You lied when you smiled at that cracker down the job, right? Lie to me, smile. Treat me the same way you would treat him.
I can't treat you the way I treat him.
You must. Because I've caught the frowns and the anger. He's happy with you. Of course he doesn't know you're unhappy. You grin at him all day long. You come on when I catch hell. Because I love you, I get least of you. I get the very minimum. And I'm saying, fake it with me.
Damn, fake it with me, man. What do you think about that, Rav?
I completely agree with James Baldwin's approach. I completely think that he was sincere with what he was saying, and he was in disbelief of the woman, even though it may have been a question set up. No. If you're a married man and have something at home that is stable and good and worthwhile, do not do what that woman was talking about. Do not fake it. Because all that faking, it turns into an explosion at some point in time. Everything boils over. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the attitude to have. So I completely disagree with her way of taking it. Even though at work, we all put on a show to, not necessarily to please your boss or anything like that. but you just going along, you know what I'm saying, with the wave. Like, you just like, why am I letting these people's, insufficiencies affect my day? I determine how my day comes. I determine how my day is going to end and be, regardless of what I come across. You know what I'm saying? I know Steve can attest. You got kids, motherfucking ducking and dodging chopper bullets and shit like that, but they still got to go to school and they still got to pass tests to try to get into college. When you got kids in other areas where they working up, their grass is cut, they ain't got to worry about shoveling no snow. They ain't got to worry about raking no leaves. It's an Audi parked outside. But we gonna keep them in the same bubble as the kids that gotta go to the stop sign and worried about that motherfucker getting chopped up in his bully holes in that motherfucker, man. Nah, I completely disagree with her thought, and I completely agree with James Baldwin's actions in that video. That's what I'll say on that.
All right. What says you, Mr. Disriz ENT, in regards to the video of the clip?
With like Rab just said, I totally agree, on the male's perspective versus what the female is implying. Because if you're living your life in a facade, you're never gonna get anywhere. You're just gonna keep living a lie. And eventually, like Mama always would say, you tell a little white lie, it's gonna turn into a bigger lie, or whatever the saying was when it comes to lying. That's why, like, I'm bluntly honest, or but like Mama always said, if I ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. I'll just be quiet. But I ain't about to just sit up here and keep feeding you lies, because once you tell one lie, you're gonna have to keep telling that same lie, or just to keep that story going until somebody catch you in that lie, so to speak. So I totally agree with that. And then on that note, with lying to her, telling her, giving her, feeding her lies, like her shit don't stink, her feet don't stink. You know what I'm saying? She need to go in there and wash her ass, and you not telling her that, she gonna keep doing the shit that you saying that's okay. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure my wife would tell me, hey, homie, you need to go get in that shower. You know what I'm saying? You stink. You smell like the post office. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. That's respect, because she ain't about to just be laying up with me, you know what I'm saying, stinking and got dick cheese on me. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta wash it off. I gotta straighten up and keep it going. I'm gonna stand on that. Like, the first thing a woman sees is your face, your nails, and your shoes. So if that shit ain't hidden, you ain't getting no tipping. That's all I got to say, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Hey man, the dick cheese makes an appearance. All right,
man.
Oh man. Jakar Lee says, I'll get tired of looking for you. Spray your mama crib and let your ass look for me.
He talking about that 50. He talking about that 50.
Hey, he just catching the beginning of it, bro. He late to the party.
Yeah, he looking early. He early in the comment section.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I kind of agree with her. I agree with her in the sense of, why do we mistreat the ones that we love, and we give grace to the ones that are not close to us?
Because we help building them up. We're not just gonna keep sending them down a blind road so they can continue to fail. We're trying to build them up and keep them on the straight and narrow. You know what I'm saying?
Again, I don't think it's coming from a constructive part. I think that it's coming from just a purely tired, exhausted place of where you don't give them the same grace that you would give strangers, and in the effect of they're only catching just negative vibes. Like she said, her words, not mine. You smiled at the cracker at work, right? Of course he doesn't know you're mad at him, because you give him the grace to at least put on the smile, to put on the facade. So
but
why
that's what
not be able?
Come in though. When you compromise, I said the C word. When you compromising and you bring that panel together, just like we're having a conversation right now. You sit down and talk and iron it out. that's when you know make a better choice instead of lying. You know what I'm saying? Instead of lying about it.
You might be making some noise, right? Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Say again?
When you compromise, bring that panel to the table and actually get on level playing ground where this is my flaws, or I fucked up with this, that, and the other. Okay, this is how I'm going to correct it, and you execute it and you correct it, and the same thing on her behalf. You know, you're not cooking me breakfast and lunch, but you cooking dinner. Can I get a sandwich for lunch, nigga? I'm working, I'm tired, I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? You make that stuff be known, and then you get on the same level playing field. Instead of just sitting up there lying, just accepting the slopped up ass dinner. You know what I'm saying? But you eating Wendy's before you come home, so you ain't got to eat that shit. Come on, man. I'm not. No. Like, why are we together? If I got to sit up to you and lie to you, I don't need to be around you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not building me up. You know what I'm saying?
And I think this is only from a standpoint of if the negativity is coming towards your partner. If you're with a partner where there's no negativity, I don't think that this applies. But I think where she's coming from is that if the negativity is being directed at her for just merely loving you, she gets the frustration part of it. Why not lie to me and just pretend like you love me, right? Which he probably does. He just doesn't know how to communicate it in an effective way, right? Because again, I do think that we're prone to sometimes mistreat the ones that are closer to us than we do with strangers. So I think that it does take
the ones that's closest to us. That's the
Say
thing. Or not support the ones that's closest to us.
Come
we
on.
go support, Cardi B, and never even met her a day in the life. But
Louis Vuitton.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you got one that's sitting right next to you that probably do the same thing. Probably not thotting, but maybe sing, maybe write, maybe rap, whatever. Edit
Produce
videos,
clothes
whatever.
at www.dizriz.merch.com. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
All the above.
Just support the ones that's close to you. And that's
what
like
I'm
Big Ma always said, you can't go clean up somebody else's house or support somebody else without supporting yourself and supporting what you got. Because you start lending out bricks trying to build a house, nigga, you ain't gonna have a house. The person that you giving the bricks to gonna have the biggest, baddest house ever. Damn, did I just go back in time, 1970, 60 talk? But anyway, they gonna have the baddest motherfucker going, and you ain't gonna have shit. You gonna be trying to find some sticks and tweeds trying to put that shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure.
So that's why I'm with you on that, man. I think that we should support the people that are closest to us. You know what I'm saying? And be kind to them. For some reason, we're the hardest on them. For some reason, especially inside of a relationship. I don't know where it comes from, but I know that it sometimes does happen because you'll see. I've seen people that are shitty to their spouse, but they're great to their co-workers, even though they coming back to you complaining about the motherfuckers. Right? You're like, God damn, but you're so not. They're asking you to do extra work, right? And you're okay, cool, let me do it. And it's just like, well, make sure that you're giving that same type of love. If that is the scenario, make sure you're giving that type, even if you gotta fake it, because a lot of people don't care about the excuse, they care about the result. So I can explain all day while I'm stepping on Rab's foot, but Rab just like, yo, just stop fucking stepping on my shoe. Right? Like that's all. I don't care what the fucking reason is. Give me the result if you stop stepping on my shoe. So I think that would be the thing that would in the sense of what she's talking about. She doesn't care the reason and why. She just wants the result of just being not feeling like the punching bag, I think. Rab, like you trying to say something?
No, I agree. No, I was just saying something to my
my
dad.
Yeah, no worries.
But no,
say again.
He had to stay at the table.
No, go ahead, read it. Read it out loud.
Lee said he had to stay at the table until those veggies were gone. He said you had to stay at the table until the veggies was gone.
On, man.
Hey, he always gotta act up when company come in.
Peas and carrots had to go before you could get up,
man. God damn, he all the way in the front of the come. Oh man.
I told y'all he was.
Yeah, you
just
called
catching
it.
up.
You called it.
Yeah. It's all little, but But I don't disagree with what none of y'all brothers said though. Real shit. I
Hey,
don't.
that
But
nigga
again, I was
Weezy
just
to upgrade
speaking on
that
a
cricket phone.
perspective. Yeah. You gotta grow up too.
You say you were speaking to what again? Sorry.
Just to the perspectives is what I was talking about. I don't disagree with like how what you said. She was saying about showing the love when you go home to and accenting where she was coming from. I don't disagree with that. I'm just saying from a perspective, I liked how James Baldwin, I like how he handled that because on the spot, man, I mean, that's some tough shit to answer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how you feel about it. You know what I'm saying? That's some tough shit to answer.
Yeah, man. I think it was great dialogue on both sides, really. I think it really spoke from both perspectives. You know what I'm saying? He's like,
yeah,
man, I can't lie to you. I love you. You know what I'm saying?
and the truth hurts. They say the
Yeah.
truth hurts.
Yeah.
That's a part of that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, but it doesn't hurt to, if it happened any other way, that may not necessarily hurt either, depending on the severity of it. But situations is different for everybody. So that's why perspective is important.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that, man. Well said on that as well. Now this one, I think we've talked to one of you gentlemen. I want to say Mr. Diz Riz about this next topic. But in some cases, man, you got a question, man. Is this, and this is an old school clip we're gonna bring back to you all, but is this about the goddamn children or the goddamn money? Let's figure it out.
Oh my God, I'm officially divorced! Yes! I'm officially primary custodian of the kids.
So she's asking to take on the majority share of the work. So you're going to get all the benefits. You're going to take all the responsibilities, right? You're going to support these kids that you're fighting over, right?
What about the child support?
A few moments later.
That's it?
Uh-oh.
Are you kidding me? Now all of this financial burden with my children is on me?
What? What do you mean now? All of this financial burden is on me? That you fucking asked for it. You wanted all of your kids to live with you? You had the arm out? Now you're over here crying because all of the financial burden is on you? Oh, man, come on. Look at her.
God damn. Yo. So what is it, man? Is it about the kids or the money? Because it seems like in this situation, she was happy to have them kids until she found out it wasn't as much as she thought it was going to be financially, man. What's going on, Rap?
So I think the level of life she was privy to, she thought she could do as an independent. And somehow the barrels of fire rained free. And that life wasn't what she thought it was. I mean, to be complaining when you're even receiving anything, to me, in my opinion, is ridiculous. When your attitude was that flamboyant. I mean, even if nobody knows your baby daddy, if a headline come out and be like, yeah, this was the girl baby daddy who was happy to get a divorce. We don't have no context to it. So what was the divorce for? Nobody knows. All we see is some chick happy she got a divorce from a dude, thinking her child support was gonna keep her lifestyle the same, and it didn't work that way. Sorry for her. Happy for the brother. Stay safe, Kings.
So actually, this is Erica Mena. Erica Mena is from Love and Hip Hop New York.
She a reality TV star. That fake
and
shit.
Her baby daddy is, well, her ex-husband is Safari, the one that was with Nicki Minaj. Yeah, so that's where that's coming from, and I want to say she might even filed for divorce in that situation. So yeah, Little backstory for those that didn't know.
Hey, I thought I saw a little Scrappy in the background.
Yeah, a little Scrappy there. That was the Atlanta version. Yeah. But what do you think about that, Riz, man? It seems like it was more about the money and the lifestyle, like Rab was saying, than it was for the security and the safety and the upbringing of the kids.
Hey, that's all I got to say. You reap what you sow. You made your bed, you lie in it. You know, that's what you wanted. Now you got it. Deal with it.
All right, there it is. There it is. More to Love says, sell the house, sell the car. Time to move on the other side of the tracks. No, she still get money. Just she still get money. Hey, Miss K says more to love. Hey, and she said K says, hey, back. Excuse me. Yeah, man. It that's okay. So the guy that was commentating is called the lead attorney. I believe he handles cases like those, or at least seen plenty.
Well, he took Phaedra's spot.
No. He's on YouTube. He's on YouTube. He's not on the Real Housewives with Phaedra. Damn, boy, you showing I know too much about this
Hey,
shit.
speaking of lying,
look in the dungeon. So he covers a lot of these. He can testify to how how people are more normally saying it's shitty fathers, but not really contesting to the shitty mothers as well. But yet they still get the most custody. But that's neither here nor there. But yes, I do think that when it comes to the money aspect, man, it seems like that's like number one thing to having a kid, trying to get a kid with the man that's well off, it's really just for the money, it seems.
Yeah, I totally agree. I just read something recently about Janet Jackson, about her husband. She was supposed to be with him for so many years, and if she have the baby, she gets so many million. So I think she would get 100 million for marrying him, and I think 100 million for having an heir to his royalty or whatever. Having an heir that he can raise, and they have to stay together 5 years, and on the 6th year I think she divorced him or something like that. So it was like an arranged marriage, so to speak. So it's money talks, bullshit walks. But like Rab said in the beginning of the podcast, everything comes with some type of condition. So she ain't gonna get nothing else. I mean, I'm pretty sure she well off, but put that foot on the other hand, with somebody in the hood, it's not gonna pan out too well.
There's just no need to be that greedy when you're gonna be reaping the benefits of something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really a case of humility. Like, all right, you came up, you slept with the nigga, you had kids with him, you're gonna get paid.
Yeah.
Like, damn, you really need you got the Mercedes, you need the range too. Just chill, man. Just all right, and just move forward, man.
Yeah.
Like, just in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's all my opinion.
It's about being humble, though. It's about humility, and a lot of, especially Americans, don't have that. Especially on the female side, when it comes to child support and all this, alimony and stuff like that. Like, it's not too many women that would just, take with whatever the judge say. They gonna always try to reach out for more. But I like what Jordan did in his situation, Michael Jordan. Juanita wanted 25 million, in the house or something like that. He gave her 100 or 200 mil. You know what I'm saying? And that's because he loved her. It just didn't work out. He wanted to move on. She wanted to move on. And everybody's happy, but everybody ain't got that Jordan money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I see the initiative. I like the initiative that he did. They came to a mutual ground. They went their separate ways, but he made sure that she was taking care of the rest of her life.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Not at all. But I think that, man, there should be a little clause or something somewhere that says that a man shouldn't have to pay anything if he's involved. If they go and do a co-parenting joint, then everything is, you spend what you want to spend on what you want to spend, man. I don't think a man should be obligated in that type of situation. Outside of that, then what you get is what you get. Because I don't think any amount of money can replace a father.
Nope, not at all.
So, yeah.
Well,
so I think if you go ahead.
Oh, my bad. I wasn't trying to cut you off.
No. Go ahead, Rap. Go ahead. No, I wasn't saying that. I wasn't saying that.
Stop cutting me off, Riz.
No, I was gonna say there's definitely an imbalance when it comes to men and women when it comes to that child support system. You know what I'm saying? Like, men definitely get hit harder with that book. So I know I was paying shit like $1,000 a month for like 12, 13 years. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, to a lot of people, oh man, that ain't a lot of money. Like, it is when you're trying to do shit. You know what I'm saying? So, good things. But I definitely think that book is harder on men than it is for women. There is a level of expectation, and she showed that with her disbelief of what she was getting. Like, you're actually giving life to the things that people in your corner would say don't happen, and the people in our corner that say do happen.
Yeah,
like that's sloppy. That's sloppy and unnecessary. And you're actually still getting, all right, you get $1 million a year. I know plenty of girls that will take $1 million per year for child support.
Yeah,
and like they're not arguing with you or nothing. They're like, oh, 1 minute, shit. Yep. Yeah, Judge. Yeah, Judge.
What messed me up was when I heard who was it, Nas and Khalees? Khalees, when he got put on child support, the judge said, was it 10 grand a month? I was like, nigga.
Come on, man.
Hey, we on YouTube, so I can't say what I want to say, but she would have came up short. She would have came up missing. But yeah, nigga, what? Because the thing is, like, what Nas on, he's getting his residuals and stuff, and at the time I don't think he was even dropping any more albums besides signing to Jay-Z or whatever at the time. But come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta make all that money.
That's a hefty but nah, I mean, I think somebody Nas with his cachet can handle that.
Or Puffy, 30-something grand a month. What?
But still, though, what?
That don't mean it's fair. It don't mean, I'm not saying that it's fair.
Why?
But Puffy deserved that shit. That nigga deserved
the men that I'm talking about. That's the part with the men that I'm talking about.
Why? Just because he makes that much, a child doesn't need that much.
We know that.
Why the hell?
Logically, men know that. Just logically. No, a kid doesn't need 10 grand a month. No kid when kids are surviving off $150, no kid needs
the system
10 grand a month.
I think they should have put in the affidavit, nigga, you about to pay her house, her utilities, and for the child. I think they should. I would say it's false advertisement when they saying it's child support. I think they should say, nigga, you paying the utilities and the mortgage, pretty much.
That's the favor. That's the favor. That's the favor to being a man. That's the favor. That's that insignificance, that imbalance.
And don't let that bitch move to Beverly Hills. Oh, hell no, nigga.
But they talking about they want equal rights. Man, I'm gonna have to get off here, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to finish smoking this chicken, man.
All right, man. Go ahead and do your thing. I appreciate you coming through, man. We just had a couple more topics, so we're about to wrap up as well, man. Thank you, Raph, for coming through. I really do appreciate you, man.
I appreciate y'all brothers, man. All love.
Yes, sir, man. You can save me a piece of Yes, sir. All right, man. The StreamYard is still pinned to the top of the comment section as well. So if you would like to join, only requirement is cam up, and you can get up in here. All right. Okay, so we're gonna lighten this one up. We already played this one before. We played this one before, Steve. But I'm gonna play it again. So that way the rest of the audience can see this, man. This one is I entitled it Wingman. All right. This is entitled Wingman.
Is that the Boondocks clip?
No, close though.
Man, is your best friend? You never. Well, how long are you gonna keep leading him on like this? You paying this whole bill? Don't pay the whole bill. You splitting as friends. As friends, best friends, remember! Everybody say, if he pays for the bill, he's a what? They said it, not me. You want him? Hey, you want him? Cute guy, huh? Hey, sit next to her. Come sit next to her. Empty chair in here. Hey, if she's your best friend, she'll understand. Sit right here. Sit down right to the floor. I love you, boy. That's how we do this shit. Hey, Miami, we love you. Enjoy your life, man. Were your best friends happy? You're not happy?
God damn, you seen that face? Ooh,
salty. Saltine, boy.
Oh, look real jelly. So yeah, man. What do you think about that clip, man?
I totally agree with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he's doing everything, you know, in his power, because did they give a number? Didn't she say a date of how long they've been talking or something like that, or
I don't know,
friend or something like that?
I mean,
to me, that's wrong for like the first date. But if you keep leading them on and we're just friends and we going out and you're expecting the male or me to pay the bill all the time, no. First of all, I wouldn't have got caught in no situation like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe on the first go round, the first date, maybe second, you know. But after that, hell no, I got bills, homie. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't adding to, you know, if you ain't adding to my profit, my gain, and what I got going on, what are we doing? Why are we still here? You know, why are we still playing Ring Around the Roses? You know, it is what it is. I totally agree with him. If she was just leading him on for years, but he looked like he kind of sweet in the pants anyway. So, you know, so it is what it is. But I agree with it though.
I ain't gonna go that far on my fella, man. I think that he was probably
he walked over there like, "Hey, girls, how y'all doing? Come on, man. Come
you know what
on,
I'm
man."
saying? He obviously might not have game. So for him to be in that situation that he was in,
She gonna catch him outside and black his eye, my nigga.
Hey, but again, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a friend, you should be like, that's my guy. Good job. You know what I'm saying? You should have been on the scope looking like, hey, man, I think Shorty into you, man. You know what I'm saying? But it was obvious that she was leading him on. She was leading him on and getting the benefits without giving the benefits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there was a game, man. I was gonna play with you all. But since it's just me and you, I don't think it would be fair to do so.
Call of Duty?
No, it definitely ain't Call of Duty. I don't think they're gonna be ready for the Call of Duty. But since we're already running close to the time, and then we'll go ahead and do it. We'll save it for another Ace of Spades podcast. Hopefully, we can get some more people on here. If you are interested in being on the Ace of Spades podcast, please let me know. You can simply email me at aceofspadesPodcast22@gmail.com and I'll get it that way. Or you can just show up and say, hey, I want to be on there, and then we can go that route as well. All right. Because right now we got the link up. So if you want to join, you surely can. All right. So what we're gonna do is sorry, I couldn't make it. Yes. Kaya Mills, sorry she couldn't make it. Of course. You still got your spot. You know what I'm saying? Nobody take your spot. We still here. You weren't the only one, obviously, that couldn't make it. So it's a busy time because of the schools back in session. So it's a lot of time. A lot of people are not gonna be able to participate. So I get it. No worries on that end. But I guess we can do the giveaway. What do you think we should do a giveaway, Steve? Man, what do you think?
All right, might as well. You put it out there.
All right, man. Forget it then, man. We'll go ahead and do the giveaway. What is there a hashtag I should do for this?
Hashtag Rap, because Rap came in here and slayed it, man. He laid down the law. Hashtag RABB.
All right, man. We're gonna go ahead and do it, man, in honor of Rab coming in, jumping in, doing this thing, man, and getting her back up out of here. I really do appreciate you so much for that one, good sir. So yes, go ahead and type in the hashtag RABB to get a chance to win on the to win on the raffle, man. So before we do this, Steve, is there anything that you would like to talk about, good sir?
Oh, my bad. I thought I had muted. Hey, hey, Charleston White had me dying yesterday. He had me cracking up. He was supposed to do some type of celebrity boxing match with some competitor or something like that. I wasn't really following it, but it popped up on my YouTube like right before I went to bed. I had to watch it. I had to watch the whole breakdown. And Charleston White, in his famous fashion, hit him with that old pepper spray, that old mace. That old mace got him up off him. You know what I'm saying? He was like, outside, ain't no rules, which I feel him. Ain't no rules until the police come. Ain't no rules. But when we get in the ring, we got to follow them rules of the ring. You know what I'm saying? Old buddy put his hands on him and he hit him with the soldier boy. You got his
ass. Oh man. So he has a fight coming up. Is that what's the deal?
I guess it was some type of celebrity boxing match or whatever. I guess they've been like promoting some stuff in regards to them getting in the ring, and I guess they exchanged some words outside of before they went into the boxing arena or whatever, to the arena. And buddy act like he wanted to run up on Charleston, but I think he had a blade in his hand in one hand and pepper spray in the other, something like that. I really couldn't tell because I wasn't filming it, but somebody said he got something in his hand, so buddy wouldn't come too close. And then when they faced off, just like in the UFC or boxing matches before they actually go into there and fight, old buddy reached up like he got in the stance, and then he reached off and shoved Charleston. So Charleston, all right, had a chance to put that damn pepper spray on him, and nobody stopped him. And old buddy was squealing like a chicken, ran up out of there. I'm telling you.
Carly says he just hit somebody with a knife last night. Yes. Did he? Oh wow.
Yeah, I wasn't tracking the knife. I wasn't tracking the knife. I was tracking the pepper spray though, because he did it right at the face.
I think that shit was a setup, man. I think it was fake. I think it was a setup, man.
It could have been because
ain't nobody else. Because you get hit with that when you get hit with that sauce, my nigga. You get the coughing and hacking. Not only you get the coughing and hacking, but everybody else in the vicinity get the coughing and hacking. You've been through the gas chamber. You know what it's like. And he talking about bear spray, my nigga.
True.
No, everybody in that motherfucker would have been hacking and coughing up.
Yeah, just like the what was the name of that club? E2.
Yes.
Me and my niece was talking to you about. Yeah. I didn't even peep it, but like I said, I was on the way to bed. I had to be at work at 3-4 this morning. You know what I'm saying? But I had to catch that. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't doubt it if it was fake, because this the stuff with DJU. DJU, he interviewer.
That when he pulled out that piece.
Yeah. Oh, King Von, DJ. Yeah. He put out the piece, was acting a fool, cussing out everybody, mama and stuff, and then said it was staged or whatever. It was fake. So I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it at all.
Yeah, I think it would have been something to try to get the ticket sales up. You know what I'm saying? Because I was looking at it and I'm like, homie just took the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, but I think I've seen people get hit with that sauce.
Yeah, but he got hit with some, unless
he
it
did
was
get hit
water.
with some. I'm not saying he didn't get hit. I'm just saying I don't think it was the hot sauce. I think that shit was something. I think it was something else.
It could have been a little light dab of wood or something like that. Right? And it just looked like a mist or something, maybe.
Yeah. Cause that motherfucker, that whole place would have been cleared if it was goddamn bear spray.
Yeah, because the stage girls were still there.
Still
The
there.
ones
The
were
people in
still
the
there.
seats. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I think he came across that motherfucker with it. So you coming across, everybody getting hit.
Yeah.
You coming up, you know what I'm saying, waving that motherfucker. So but kudos if to the pageantry. I get it. You gotta make it hot and controversial. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta go viral. It's always a viral moment with Charleston.
Yeah, exactly, man. So
What they call cockeyed, one-eyed Charleston White. Rap Williams.
Hashtag rap, man, is the way to get into the drawing. Please make sure that you do put in the hashtag rap, right? To get into the drawing. Yeah, man. I just ain't know he was supposed to be fighting somebody.
Hey, that was the first time I heard anything about it. I really haven't been keeping up with Charleston after the fake incident with the piece and with him disrespecting the moms of fallen victims to gun violence. Like I really didn't that really didn't set well with me, because I know a few of them, or family members of those, so it really didn't set well with me with him disrespecting, especially their moms. Yeah, for the ones, and I don't know if he was trying to go viral with that moment, or if they did run off on the plug. He was giving them money and they didn't drop the draws or whatever he was saying in his interview or whatever, explaining why he did that. But man, that's somebody's mama, man. And then she already hurting. She done lost one of them and lost two sons to the same stuff on the same block type deal. You know what I'm saying? So, and it that really hits home to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I done lost homies on certain blocks. And still talk to their moms to this day. If they still living. So that kind of didn't set well with me in regards to that situation. But when he actually explained on who did what, when, and where, all the key points to writing, laying down the law in regards to what actually happened and actually interviewed the mothers, on live, had an event. Him and Say Cheese did an event, shout out to Say Cheese. They did a whole event and explained the situation, but I agree with it. And I'm glad he let him speak, but I didn't like the way he tried to go viral with it. But they say it in the music all the time. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna slide on this. I'm gonna do XYZ. So I kind of get it, but it's like don't fight fire with fire. Fight fire with positivity. That's what I would think. In regards to it. But everybody ain't me.
Yeah. Okay. Shit, I ain't mad at it. Make sure you do the hashtag rap. We're gonna go ahead and spin here in a little bit. Disney, is there anybody on your side? Because if you're watching from Dizriz, any of his platforms, you will not be able to enter into the contest. You will have to be on Ace of Spades podcast. I just want to make sure your viewers, if you got any over there, that they don't miss out if they're trying to participate.
Oh, you already said it. They need to click the link. They need to come to Ace of Spades. Simple as that.
No, I just said it. Did I?
No, I'm saying. Yeah, you just said it. You just said it. So they need to click the link on YouTube and yeah, click the link. It's in
did you see anybody putting anything in your chats?
I haven't seen anybody.
Okay. All right. Right now. Yeah, all right, man. I just wanted to give him a fair shot because we are at 7:00. So I do want to go ahead and get this because I know people got work and kids and all kind of stuff to get to. So we're gonna make sure that we wrap this thing up here in the next 1 minute. I'm gonna give you 1 minute to get in here because I got 8 people watching right now, but I only got 4 people. 1, 2, 3, 4 people registered. So we gotta get some more people in here. So you can get registered. Come on in and register. You dig?
Yeah, that's all on your YouTube too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking
all
at
right.
it. Yeah.
Well, if nobody else wants to register, we'll go ahead and do the spin. All right. Let's see. All right. Let me see. Let me go to the thing. All right. Spinning in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm seeing a lot of Kaya Mills. Seeing a lot of Kaya Mills. And Miss Zaya is the winner. Miss Zaya, welcome. All right, good job, I guess. You're the winner. I was seeing a lot of K's. I thought Kay was going to get it. I seen her face pop up there quite a few times. And she already typed in, here, I see you. She said, hey, don't shortchange me now. Don't shortchange me. All right, Miss Zaya. Now, normally we have a anonymous spinner. The anonymous spinner is not here to spin, so I will be doing the spin. All right, let's see. Never mind my mess over here. I don't judge me. It's been a hard day. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and spin and see what you won. All right, as it goes around and then around and around and around and around we go, around and around and around we go. Where it stopped, nobody
Is that a
knows.
PlayStation controller back
No, that's for a drone, I think. Not one of my drones, but one of the kids' drones in there. And you won Starbucks. Welcome, congratulations to you, Ms. Zaya, for the Starbucks. You feel me? More to Love said congratulations. Jakart Lee says need to check the validity of that program. Again, hating. Trump running the raffle again, hating again. Only one congratulations. That's from from More to Love, and 2 hates from Jakart Lee. So great job. Or congratulations on that one. Ms. Zaya, she said thanks. You're so welcome. All right. All right, let's get that off the screen. Let's go ahead and wrap this thing up, man. You got anything for us before we get out of here today? Good sir.
Man, everybody just enjoy your week, man. I really don't know what weekends and weeks are like now. Working 7 days a week, if anybody needs a job, hey, the post office is always hiring in your local area. So, hey, help a brother out, man. Hey, I only got so many vertebrae in my back that can hold up. So help a brother out.
Man, I hear that.
Hey, but it was a damn good show, E.
Damn good show. Wait, you was gonna use something today. What was you was gonna do something, say something today? I thought you said you were gonna say something. You said you was gonna say it on the podcast.
I forget.
Yeah. I think it was in relations to them.
3 in the morning. It was who?
I think it was in relations to the Hodge twins, but I can't remember. Oh well, all right. I got a bad memory. My bad.
I'll bring it up on Kings probably.
I bet that. Thank you to Mr. Dizriz for always being here, coming through and holding it down, man. Thank you so much, good sir. Thank you for Rab for coming through. I was just thinking about him too. I was like, man, I ain't seen him in a while. He popped up, he came in, he did his thing. And thank you to everybody in the comment section as well for coming through and holding it down. I appreciate y'all, man, because y'all really make the show what it is, especially with some of the comments and the things y'all be saying. Y'all really y'all make it y'all make it so special. All right. Dizriz ENT says congratulations, Ms. Zaya. Kay says I can't never win. I feel you. I won. It ain't count for nothing, but I won. But yes, yeah, thank you all so much. Thank you again, Steve, for coming through and holding it down and sharing the platform as well. And like I said, everybody in there, congratulations to Ms. Zaya for the I believe that was Starbucks win. Yeah, that's Starbucks. All right, Starbucks win. Congratulations to you on that. We will be here again, not here. I apologize. We will be on King of Spades Tuesday at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. So if you want to check us out, go to King of Spades podcast, and you should see us on that one. It's an all male podcast. Again, it's going to be only cam ups. All right, make sure you if you want to come on, you got to cam up, and you got to be a male as well. All right, if you want to participate. And then we got the Queen of Spades as well. That's going to be on Wednesday. All right. If you want to come in on that as well, you please do. It's going to be on Wednesday at 7:00 Central Standard Time. We will also be doing a giveaway on that one as well. If you want to join, please do. Cam ups only as well on that one. I'm not going to say that, Steve. And come on in. All is welcome to come in and hold it down. All right. So yes, that's gonna be King of Spades. King of Spades on god dang, you messing me up, Steve. Tuesday and Wednesday will be Queen of Spades. All right. So please come through, check it out, man. It's a great time. We're gonna have some topics like this as well as some open discussions for you all to and if you got any questions or anything like that, man, we here, man. Please share with people as well. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers on here. If I do, I'm bringing out a bottle and I'm sipping. You feel me? So if you can, please help me in that journey. I would greatly appreciate it. I was checking my numbers. I need 500 to go live, or 500 to be monetized subscribers to be monetized, as well as was it 5,000 watch hours?
About 4,000. I think it's
4,000. Okay, 4,000 watch hours. I'm at like 800 and something. So we're moving. We're slowly but surely getting up there. So please share and invite people to partake. All right. Until next time, I guess, man, y'all make sure y'all zip it up and zip it out. Peace out.